Hi everyone. I am so excited to return to you with another collaboration. I received an invitation from Danielle of Blissful and Domestic to participate in a collaboration entitled Decorating on a Budget. Budget, right down my alley. Now when I think budget, I think shopping and saving at the same time. So I've decided to take on my half bath, but I'm also going to start shopping at home. Now here is my list of things that I currently own at home. I currently own wall art from Hobby Lobby that I purchased last summer, which I forgot that I had. And I have spray paint. I have 2 bins of spray paint in my garage. I have hand towels that I can take from the linen closet. And I also have a bathroom rug that I can move from one bathroom into another. I have LED candles that I purchased for Christmas. And then I also have a box that I use to store my bracelets, and I can repurpose it in my half bath. So these are the items that I currently own, and that's a lot of money that I've already saved. Now there are others participating in this collaboration as well. Look for a full list at the end of this video, and you can also find them and their links listed in the comments area below. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoy the video. Standing in my half bath that's located directly off of the foyer when you come into my home, and I've decided to take this on as a small decorating project. And I love it. It has that wrought iron light fixture above the sink. One of my favorite designs. I love that whole vintage feel. Long mirror above the actual vanity. And then this is one of my favorite things in this room. It's the vanity itself. It reminds me of those old-fashioned potbelly stoves that were so prevalent in the South. My grandmother actually had one, and I remember all of the decorative ironwork on the very front of it by that little door that you would open and place the logs inside. Very, very vintage. So this is very unique in its shape. I love the black granite countertops. And guys, I think this is my inspiration for decorating this small space. So let's go ahead and go to work. First, I installed this small shelf right above the toilet. I purchased it at Hobby Lobby for half price and then with an additional discount because it was slightly damaged. You also want to keep a Sharpie close by so you can color in those bright colored screws that you're using to install your shelves. Now I'm simply using a woodsy brown Bic marker to cover up all of the imperfections on my shelf. Remember, I got it at a huge discount, $6. Regular, $19.99. Now this small metal container is by the Ashland Collection. I purchased it at Michael's. I decided to mount it on the wall and use it as a magazine rack. I installed this small robe hook just to assist my friends and family when they stop by for a visit and they need to make a quick change so they can get nice and comfortable. Here's another pre-existing item in my inventory. I have this small little footstool. I keep it near my craft area. So I decided to spray paint it black and do a little decorative design on it and include it in the bathroom as well. This will be helpful to the little ones when they come to visit. Now this past summer, I purchased some wall art, and I purchased some for our son's college room, and I also purchased some for my master bath, and I never used it. So I decided to go ahead and use it in my half bath. Now what I'm doing right now is simply applying the wall art. And what you do is you open it out and you stick it onto the wall, and of course the plastic side is on the outside. This basically pushes the lettering with the adhesive on it directly onto the wall. And then you go back and simply pull off the top part and the letters are left behind. Love it. Very easy to do. To create my work of art for my bathroom, I'm going to use these spray paints. That's the metallic bright gold as well as the Canon black, and it is a satin, and they're both by canvas. Measures at 22 inches by 36 inches. I have used painter's tape to tape off sections of it, and the largest section is in the middle. Now I'm simply going to spray paint the entire piece black. The stencil comes pretty close to the actual design that's located on the vanity. So I think it's perfect for this piece of art. Recoat times for this paint is, it should be dry to touch in 20 minutes and to handle 1 hour, and fully dry in 24 hours. And this is all based on the number of coats that you've applied. I'll be able to tell you if that actually is definitely touchable after 20 minutes, which makes this an easy project to do. I have placed my stencil on top of the canvas, and I've attached it using painter's tape on various locations. Now it's time to simply apply the gold metallic spray paint. The best way to protect the areas that you do not want to have any paint from your stenciling on is to cover it with fabric. I save old sheets and I cut them up into small pieces, and then I cover the areas like so. It's nice to have those tucked away in a bin and keep those washed and ready to use. To apply your spray paint for a stencil, simply hold the can about 12 inches above and do short spritzes like so, and just let the paint fall into the areas. Now, to create a very distressed look on the footstool, I applied rub and buff to the edges. I also put the stencil in the center of the footstool. To distress the stencil, I simply used a shopping bag sprayed with black spray paint and rubbed it in the center to create breaks in the design.